Here in the north, the Yaller horn is about to sound and send two teams to battle here at U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Here to begin this one is Cameron Dicker. And off we go on Thursday night. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. I'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Hand off to the back. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? It did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Out of the shotgun, Goff. He has the first over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit. Here's a counter give to Gibbs. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Second down now, 7 to go. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Off play action, Goff. He's got it, room to run. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the 1st.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down, and nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. So it'll be another 1st and 10 for him, Brock, down at the opposing 37. Williams coming in motion right. On 1st down, it's Gibbs. And he found a gap to take this down to the 28. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
Running for the marker on 2nd. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
And he'll have a short pickup down to the 17. They made it a single yard that time. They're going to have to solve 3rd down and 4.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Goff now on 3rd down. On the move, headed right. Into double coverage. Ooh, don't want to do that. And he's there with the interception. Byron Murphy picks it. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Throwing from near his own goal line. And he nearly gave it away to start this game. Almost an interception, but instead, a gift. They get it back for 2nd down.
I think I could see his eyes from the booth. He was envisioning the return and simply dropped it. You got to secure the pick before anything else.
2nd and 10, McCarthy. Catch made by Shipley. And this one only gets up to about the 5-yard line.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. On target to Worthy. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And that's going to give the Vikings the 1st down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. He puts some juice on a deep throw. That's caught at the 25. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Minnesota. the Vikings drive the length of the field and take a 6-0 lead. Now it's Will Reichert on for the extra point. That one splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. We've arrived at the end of one. Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. They'll take over here, 1st and 10. They go play action with Goff. Here's pressure, and he's dropped by the Vikings. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
You just feel this defense starting to come alive, don't you, Kate? Got their first turnover last time out. Now they put their first sack on the board. And big plays on that side of the ball, they can come in bunches. Defense sure hopes to keep this faucet going, and the offense wants to turn the spigot off immediately.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Gibbs now from the gun. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Calling a gain of 4, and now it's 3rd down, and that unlucky 13.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Got to figure out this 3rd down here. From the gun, Goff. And he finds the seam down the middle, complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Excellent pickup to move the chains, 36 yards in the end. So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's 1st down. Goff working from the pistol. The screen pass falls incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Goff trying again on 2nd and 10. He puts some air under a deep throw to the left. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Vikings are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
I know he started to play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he evaded obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Throwing on 1st, it's McCarthy. He fires one deep down the middle. Brought in inside the 20. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength. And
he's going to score. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings pull that in front further, 13-zip. It's an Aaron Jones touchdown. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. His return starts at the 5. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Receiver in motion going left. On 1st down, it's gone. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
To throw again here, 2nd and 10, it's gone. Buys time, rolling right. Now he takes it. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the 1st down.
Goff on 1st and 10. He's on the move. And the catch is made down the right sideline. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. New set of downs for him at the 38. First down throw from Goff. Escapes the pocket. He's running with it. That one hits the ground, incomplete, but a flag also hit the ground. Let's sort this out. Offense tagged for the penalty there as they walk off the distance. Offense to the line for 2nd down. They'll run here following the penalty. Oh, stiff arm. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire 1st half. They drop it behind the line.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over it.
Goff now, 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And they will score. Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions start to fight back with their first points of this game. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. They'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. A run here with Will Shipley. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
New set of downs for him from the 46. First and 10. Here's McCarthy. Escapes the sack. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Now McCarthy. This finds Shipley. Complete. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Back to the air, McCarthy. And the Lions get him. Down he goes. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. After the sack, another pass on second down. Oh, the shot was there. He hauled it in, but the officials say no. Didn't get both feet in bounds.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
From the gun, Shipley gets it. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. McCarthy to throw for it. Finds his man. It's Worthy. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Oh, I love Fortes. It just brings out the very best. And you get to see how you handle the most pressure. And it turns out, well, they handled it pretty darn well. And now they'll keep pushing.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Now it's McCarthy. Here comes the screen. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. Well, we knew it, Brock, and now they know it too. That one was on their defense. Oh, an exceptionally painful penalty as it sets up 1st and 10 now inside the red zone. Working inside the red zone. Chased out to his right. He's keeping it. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings will add to their lead at the end of the half. J.J. McCarthy, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Starting from the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Looking to throw. Forced out to his right. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
Here's pressure, and he's dropped by the Vikings. So we've reached halftime in Minneapolis with the Vikings out in front at the break. Now we'll send you south to our Orlando studios for the EA Sports Halftime Reports with Jonathan Coachman. As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome y'all back for the start of our 3rd quarter. Fox now to kick this one away. This one's going to be a return from deep in the end zone. And choosing to leave the end zone costs him dearly here. He winds up shy of the 20-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. He's going to loft one deep to the left. He's got it, complete. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings grow the lead coming out of halftime. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Here's a return from the 7. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Goff. On the move, headed right. Now we'll try a deep shot. Oh no, they get him yet again. And the Vikings get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender.
He makes the catch. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Hand off to Gibbs from the gun. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
They get an even 10 on that play. And that gives the Lions the 1st. Shotgun snap here to Goff. He beams one deep right side, and they pick him off again. Taken away by the rookie from USC. And the Vikings take over on his 5th interception of the season.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick 6? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
He's got it near the 10. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. McCarthy operating from the pistol. Buys time, rolling right.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
It's 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Brian Branch has it. And the Lions get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Now that right there, that is rising to the occasion in the red zone, partner. Could have saved 3 points there. Heck, maybe twice that with that interception.
You know, these defenders, they're willing to bend and bend. These offenses are so good in this league, and they know how critical the red zone is. And when you get an interception like that, you just break. You break the will of that offense and the confidence, and those are big time. You're right. Put some points on the board for that defense with that effort. This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
From the gun, Goff. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
Goff on 3rd. That's caught for the 1st. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Throwing again, it's Goff. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
I'm just going to say maybe not the guy you want to pick on in coverage on this particular series. Gets a hand on that throw and knocks it away. The next time, well, he could get 2 hands on it and take it the other way.
Off play action, Goff. Here's pressure, and he's dropped by the Vikings. Offense in the hurry up here. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. On comes Jack Fox to handle the 4th down punt for the Lions. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. Oh, they are loving this one. It flies out of bounds, and it wasn't too far off the end zone. They're going to say it crossed at the 3. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Throwing from near his own goal line. Here's a loft deep down the middle. Wide open downfield. Got it! And he's going to score. Touchdown, Minnesota! The Vikings trying to end this before the final quarter. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Fielded at the 7. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. On 1st down, they'll run. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Now they'll throw out of the gun. And the Vikings rush brings him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
That sure ended up being worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a 3rd down.
An individual player taking over a drive isn't limited to just skill players on the offense. If a defender gets in a groove like this, he can wreck a drive single-handedly with his pass rush. That is back-to-back sacks for him now. And it sure seems like whatever move he's throwing out there, it's working.
Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. That just misses the 50 mark, gets a 49-yard punt. And they'll get ready to go on offense. So good field position to start with for the Vikings this drive, 1st and 10. Look at this, the wideout gets it to start this drive. And the reverse call pays off, some decent yardage before he's brought down. Offense up to the line fast. He lobs it up, looking deep to the right side. He's got his man, complete. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His 4th total score of the game. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. His return starts at the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter on this Thursday night. The Lions have possession, but this game, oof. Second and 3 now. From the 31. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, then completions follow.
And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
Lengthy fourth down try here. They need 6. They'll go for it. Goff. They can't connect as the coverage comes through with a fourth down stand.
The quarterback's so worried about challenging the DBs in coverage, he didn't keep an eye on the lineman in front of him. He threw it right towards him, and it was easy to get a pop and swat away a potential first down.
Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. To the left sideline, complete. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. First and 10, here's McCarthy. He's on the move. To the sideline and brought in by Worthy. And he almost gets to the 5. He goes out at the 6.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. On play action now, McCarthy. Rolling out to his left. Oh, he's in trouble here, and he'll go down. The Lions got him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. Terrion Arnold has it. And the Lions take over on his 5th interception of the season.
You know, Kate, one of the tenets of the West Coast system that I was fortunate to play in, touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. You get in the red zone, it's touchdown to check down. You can't put the ball in harm's way. That's a brilliant job by the defense with their coverage, baiting the quarterback into the throw. But you got to sail that one into the stands. Touchdown or check down. You can't possibly give an interception in that situation.
Goff on 1st and 10. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
And they pick him off again. Byron Murphy picks it. And it's a pick 6 as he runs it in for the touchdown. Reichert on for the point after. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And that hit is going to freeze him at the spot he got. Right at the 20. They're out and set. 1st and 10. First throw for the backup now. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. He'll throw it. He lobs it deep middle. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
3rd and long for him here. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Vikings take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks him up, gets it right back for him.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy out, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now it's 2nd down. McCarthy with a blitz coming. Pass caught, 9-yard line. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. First down from the red zone. Escapes the pocket. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. The 5th of the game for him, tying the NFL single-game record. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And that hit is going to freeze him at the spot. He got stuck right at the 20. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Pressure coming, and they take him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up. Looking for a throw here. It's tipped away. It's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down.
I think it's safe to say that without that ball being tipped, we are looking at a big game. It's a missed opportunity to push that offense, but an even better play defensively to deny the throw.
And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. So no return on that punt. And it'll be their football. So good field position to start with for the Vikings this drive. 1st and 10. McCarthy looking to throw. He lets one fly deep downfield. This is brought in at the 15. And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Vikings throwing 6 more on the blowout. That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. That's complete to Sam Laporta. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Here's a throw. Into the crowd, and a defender comes up with it. Harrison Smith with the INT. And the Vikings getting back on his 6th interception of the season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball, left side. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
It's now second and 10.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Now, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
McCarthy throwing on third down. He throws a bullet down the right sideline. And they really went for it on third down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing fourth down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on fourth. Back to the air, McCarthy. He finds him beyond the marker. It's a 14-yard pickup on 4th and 10 of all things, and they surprised us all by picking up the first.
I love those moments of truth. We get to see exactly how they handle it when all the pressure that drives right on them. Turns out, handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing on.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. He's on the move. Taking the deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had, and incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
He's going to push one deep down the right. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction with how well the defense had that one covered.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. Jack Campbell with the INT. And the Lions take over on his 5th interception of the season. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought the defenders are offensive guys with bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
They'll try and punch it in. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
Give him maybe a yard on that play, Brock. Still 7 to go on 3rd and goal. Throwing off the play fake here. Here's pressure, and he's dropped by the Vikings. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. And they they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Hey, I get it. You know, there are times as a decision-maker playing quarterback, you take a sack and you cut your losses. But when you get an opportunity in the red zone on 3rd down, you'd love to give your guy on the other end a chance. Because a touchdown, well, we know in the course of outcomes of games, so much more influential than settling for a field goal.
He won't get to the end zone, and they turn it over as 4th and goal fails.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. He makes the catch. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. He throws a bullet deep to the right. He's got it inside the 25. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Vikings running them out of the building. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Vikings take over on his 5th interception of the season.
Well, I'll admit, man, I got to admire the guts, the willingness to continue to challenge the coverage, even with 2 interceptions already. But there's his 3rd strike. And no, it's not baseball, but he definitely has to be smarter with what he's doing with the football.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Too much on that, and it sails through the end zone, incomplete.
Well, QB put it pretty close to the sideline to begin with, and the defender, look at him, just put his little hand right out there and just encouraged it to fall out of bounds.
This undoubtedly the final snap of what's already a decided contest. 2nd and 10, McCarthy. And the Lions get him. Down he goes. So it's a win for the Vikings. And they're able to run this winning streak to 3 as